Hi guys! For some of you, studying abroad or having an experience to live somewhere around the world might be one of your bucket list. In this video, I would like to share with you guys a glimpse of what it feels like to live and study abroad. To be more specific, it is going to be a good culture shock to live in the Netherlands. Before we dive further into the topic, for your information, to live away from your home country, it's going to be a whole lot different story than just being a tourist. As a tourist, you might not really realize all the differences in culture since you only being exposed to a totally different culture for a short period of time. Experience a culture shock is super common when you live abroad for some time. Even any Asian country, which you might think their culture is not that different from ours. You all might be curious how I can get all those information since I don't have any direct experience living in the Netherlands other than being a tourist. But thanks to my sister to have the Netherlands for 2 years, sharing an experience with me, and I think it will be a perfect heads up for you guys, especially those who want a picture that dreaming study abroad. Okay, without any further ado, let me share with you guys some common culture shock by living in Netherlands. Number one, you literally have to do everything by yourselves, starting from putting all of your groceries into your shopping bag to doing all the house chores. There is no mas or baba, aka people who is willing to help you with it. Example, cleaning house or room, cook dishes for you, even carrying all your rackets to the train as soon you arrive to that country. The interesting things that my sister experienced was to carry all of the heavy furniture to her room by herself since she had an unfurnished room. Number two, you also need to get used to not using water to clean yourself after you do your things in the toilet. It is not common, therefore, every household or public place to have a bidet. It uses tissue paper. Now, number three, that people are also very straightforward, or in other words, very open with anything. If you are a type of people who easily is offended, you need to keep in this mind. That's don't usually tell you something nice to you, then talk bad about you behind your back. They will say basically what they to say either it is a good thing or a bad thing. However, a good thing about this, once you get a compliment from the Dutch, it is truly sincere. Next, number four, you also have to know that dates and people you will meet and contact for a home are not as friendly as the ones in your home country, especially if you don't speak their language. Next, number five, as a student, Next, number four, you also have to know that dates and people you will meet and contact for a home are not as friendly as the ones in your home country, especially if you don't speak their language. Next, number five, as a student, the to only to keep Next, number five. As a student, the only cheap and vegetable transportation that you might have is a bicycle. You literally have to bike in any type of weather. Plus, the wind in the Netherlands is very strong. Last but not least, the way you study if you're abroad is also very different and it is not easy as you think. What you may say from the social media about the student abroad life may be only about how they would travel and book vacation and take a lot of Instagrammable photos. But the truth is, traveling is more like a bonus from study abroad. The main part is course the struggle how to deal with difficult course materials and most importantly for studying all the course materials. Only one thing before exam and completely be impossible. So the only thing you can do to pass and graduate is to really prepare the material before the class and review it afterwards. Despite all the points that I just mentioned, studying and living abroad are super fascinating journey, and you will definitely learn a lot and grow into better person. So far, you will have a dream to continue study abroad. Please keep on growing. So start solo as many as possible. Information in the internet. Do your best to get into the university or to get scholarship. And do not forget to pray. If you truly want it, you will always find the way. That's all from me. Have a nice day. Cheers.